I have been struggling, absolutely struggling to hit 1600 watts on the Colnago. But today I am convinced that I can do it, and I am pulling out all the stops to make sure that I do. So join me, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. You'll see the workout, hopefully see the power overlays as well, and just hopefully, inshallah, we'll hit 1600 watts. Just max power, maybe a 1500 watt 5-second power. So my name is Ely, let's dive in. Okay, so we have, let's say, a few measures that I'm putting in place to make sure that I hit this. Number one, of course, is going to be caffeine. Triple espresso, Spanish latte. Because I need the performance benefit. I did not sleep great last night. Obviously, if I could, sleep would be one of those, but I have a baby and sleep is not gonna be good for a while. So do what we can, take the magnesium and supplement yourself with some, or stimulate yourself with some coffee. Two other things I took, let me show you. Okay, so this next supplement is not a very well-known one, but it is one of my favorites. Let me find it. Ugh. So, this is Plasmade. If you've ever heard of Plasmade, I'm not sponsored, just a product I really, really like. So this is literally made up of pine bark extract being its main ingredient. If you don't know about pine bark extract, you are missing out. It's like the secret that many pro cyclists are using, and it's certified for being safe in sport. So essentially, it's a really good vasodilator, meaning it opens up your blood vessels and allows for easier circulation of blood. And obviously that has huge benefits in terms of recovery while you're riding. It literally lowers your heart rate at more difficult, or just in general lowers your heart rate so that you can recover faster, that your rate of perceived exertion is a lot lower for the same level of effort. That's a huge benefit. Not to mention the endurance benefit that comes along with it as well. So pine bark extra, I already took the one this morning 30 minutes before the exercise. I think I'm a little overexposed right now, but the sun's literally hitting me on top. Then yesterday I also took a rest day because on Monday, today's Wednesday, on Monday I had a pretty long zone 2 ride and I knew I was going to get bad sleep, and so I took a rest day yesterday because of the system that we're going to be tackling today. The main system that comes in these 1, 3, 5, 10 second sprints. And we're going to talk about that system on the ride. It's called the phosphocreatine system. Just hitting calibrate now. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Apparently I can't play music while I'm recording my audio, so sacrifices. All right, you guys are owed a little bit of context because I realized I didn't put it. Since I got my new Y1RS, I've been struggling to hit, even to break, the 1300 watt barrier. But compared to my Athos, I was regularly hitting mid 1400 watts for 5-second power, with my max being 1600. I think it's the reservation of having a new bike, or riding on a new bike. The feel is different. I'm used to the Athos. I'm getting used to this now, but some limiting factors. So that's why in this video I'm trying to compare and see if I can finally do it. The one thing I'm missing that I should have taken is creatine monohydrate, because the system that we're going to be taxing the most today is the phosphocreatine system. But anyways, more on that in a bit. Point being, so you'll notice when we're setting up all of this stuff, a lot of it had to do with nutrition. We put carbs in the bottle. I don't know if I showed you that, but like we put 2 scoops of carbs in the bottle. We had a big bowl of oatmeal to really top up the glycogen stores, and had a big breakfast and had coffee for stimulants and pine bark extract. So much of it is nutrition. Nutrition plays a huge role in performance as a whole. But on the non-nutrition side, sleep, which I don't have that luxury, but to offset that, I took a rest day yesterday to give my central nervous system and body a break and to top up the glycogen stores. And then when it comes to strength training has huge impact, especially on explosive performance. Oh, a deer. So one of the things that I do on the gym, not one of them, actually this is a main part of what I do in the gym, but a lot of tempo work. And the reason we do tempo work is we really want to be in control of the muscle fibers. Listen, when you're doing stuff in the gym, especially as a cyclist, it's not what exercise you're doing, but it's how you do that exercise. The how plays a much bigger role than the what. You could be doing squats, and theoretically, let's say hex bar squats or hex bar deadlifts. Theoretically, those are really good for performance. But if you are doing them with absolute trash form, with the most non-neutral spine you've ever seen in your life, and you're swinging the weight and you're completely out of control, and you're ego lifting and all of this stuff, you're not only not going to get a performance benefit out of it, you're probably going to hurt yourself and get an injury. So the how is really important when it comes to actually strength training and what exercise you're doing. That's why when I'm working with clients, especially my online clients, you might think to yourself, how are you actually, checking their technique while they're online? You're not doing some Zoom stuff. And you're right. I don't do Zoom. I'm not a Zoom trainer. But what we do is I ask them maybe 1, 2, maximum a couple videos in the workout, the ones that I think they probably will need the most work on. We choose a couple of exercises. They take a video of one of their sets and they send it to me. Every week I review what I ask them to, and we make a few notes on technique on the form before we then switch the exercise and move on to a new one. So there's always these incremental improvements that are being made on the how of the movement. Anyways, went off on a little bit of a tangent there. Point being, tempo work is one of the greatest tools that you have as a cyclist to unlock performance and unlock speed on the bike. So for me, what that means specifically, let's give squats and deadlift as an example. Slow on the way down, explode on the way up. That's the rule. Slow on the way down, pause, explode on the way up, take a breath, recover, and repeat. Obviously, there's more that we can say about this. If you want to specifically talk about, the proprioception and controlling the concentric movements and what's more important, concentric, eccentric, or isometric, etc. But we're not going to bore you in the details. That's just specifically what I've been doing. On top of that, the phase that we're currently on in the gym was a max strength phase. Meaning, we're focusing on creating a lot of force through the muscles and joints to lift a lot of weight, create maximal amounts of strength, maximal amounts of power for very short periods. That type of, let's say, stimulus is very different than the stimulus that you would want for a century rider or for an ultra endurance rider who's doing like 600, 700, 800 kilometers at a time, So point being, every small thing that you do has an impact on you as a whole, on your performance. So just be mindful of it. Don't go in and do things haphazardly. The whole goal of Ride with Purpose is to have purpose in everything that you do, on the bike and off the bike. So that takes us to our on the bike, what we are doing to make sure we hit 1600 watts today. I'm saying make sure watts, we're probably not even going to hit it, but at least if I can get 1500, I'll be happy. So number one is, after I'm done talking and yapping here and done at least spinning the legs a little bit, we're going to enter some fast pedal drills. More like spin-ups. We'll do 30 seconds at between 110 to 120 RPM, even faster if I want. No bobbing on the saddle, completely in control, and making sure I'm expanding and contracting and breathing from the diaphragm. Deep belly breathing rather than breathing from the chest. And that'll allow me to stay in control, to really engage the core, to get that anti-rotational benefit that we want from the movement. After that, we'll have a little bit of zone 2. Again, cool down. And because we're taxing the phosphocreatine system today, we're going to treat it like power lifters, where
we're gonna go really hard for whatever it is, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, after a warm-up set for like the sprints. You know, we just kind of want to think of it like a leg opener or an activator, if you will. We'll do a couple of 15-second sprints, but nothing like crazy, just to activate the legs, activate the muscle fibers, wake up the body, say hello. And then that's where we're going to do our actual test. So again, for this, we will take, let's say, a 10-second all out, like empty the tank as hard as I can possibly go, in the drops, legs up, sprint hard, and then after that, we recover for as long as I need to get the heart rate back down. I want it below 120 BPM, meaning really easy spinning. That gives my body enough time to recover, gives my phosphocreatine system adequate time. It's not going to fully recover, but adequate time to get the levels back up so that we can repeat this again. Because for short, maximal intensity efforts that we're going to be doing today, like 5 seconds, 8 seconds, 10 seconds, that is the main system that we're going to be tackling. Again, note on that. Any effort that we're doing in the gym or on the bike, we're not specifically just tackling one system. The whole body works together synergistically, meaning even though the phosphocreatine system might be taking a heavier load, believe it or not, the aerobic system is also working at the same time. And same with the glycolytic system and every other system in the body. It all works together synergistically. So when we, as coaches, say you're tackling this one system, let's empty the glycolytic system, let's tax the aerobic system, your whole body is working together synergistically. So anyways, I'm done my yapping. I'm going to do my fast pedal drills, get some music on to just get in the zone a little bit, and then we'll record for the actual sprints. And if I have anything else to say, I'll let you know. Ciao!
Man, I was about to do a sprint. Now I have to wait a little bit so I don't pass this guy and look like a like a little bit of a douche as I just sprint by him because he passed me. So you know what, we'll do a little bit more zone 1, zone 2, and then we'll hop into the sprint. All right, he's far enough that I don't think my sprints are gonna bother him. I won't catch up to him. I've been going like 50 watts in order to slow down here. Okay, so warm-up sprint number 1. Make sure no one's behind me or around me. Gonna hop into the drops. Make everything set up. Hop into the drops, elbows bent, core engaged, and then I'm just gonna stomp on those pedals. Hit lap first. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Easy. Get the heart rate up. Repeatable, not too bad. 146. But it's quickly dropping. We're already at 141. That was like 5 seconds. 139, 138. Oh, gosh. God, thank you for my heart. Let me switch the bottles, because this one's just water, and this one has carbs, which I want. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, not bad. Heart rate's coming up a little bit now. That's dropping again. I'll probably do 2 or 3 more of these warm-up sprints. Then we take a long break. And I mean long. That's actually the hardest part of this workout. It's how boring the easy sections are, because you're going so slow, but you need to recover. It's very important. So you have to check your ego out the door. Forget the vanity metrics on Strava
because some things are more important. We dropped around 30 beats per minute in 1 minute, which is pretty decent. All right, ready to go again. Harder gear. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna stop recording. We'll do the 2 more warm-up sprints, the long, boring zone 1-ish to recover. Quickly use the washroom when we get to the rest stop, and then we'll go into these actual sprints. Okay, a little update for you. I've not made it to the rest stop yet. I have 3 kilometers to go, but I really gotta pee. Now, the reason I'm giving this update is because I was considering doing a sprint now to see, does having to pee, make sure no one's around me, someone is, does having to pee increase your performance because your bladder's full, or does it decrease your performance? Let's find out. We're gonna do first maximal sprint now. Get into a good gear. 5, 4, turn up the music. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, that was hard. Well, I guess you guys will see the results later. Oh, we got up to 170 there. Oh. Okay. Recovery. Let's record the next one on the glasses so you guys see what I see. Okay. Sprint number 2. We're 130 BPM. Can probably get it even a little bit lower, but that's okay. POV. You're about to see what I see. Oh, my heart rate's going up just thinking about it. Get into a hard gear here, as you can see down there. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, I did not give that one my all. I gave it around 90%. So we'll do the next couple after the washroom break. I think I only hit 1200 something watts there, so I just have to unlock 400 more. Ka-ching. Number 3. Okay. So just empty the bladder. Take a little bit of rest, not even just to fill up a water bottle. Let's actually have a sip. And now we're going into sprint effort number 3. Okay, heart rate's good. We're at 110 right now. 113, 111, 110, whatever. Okay, mentally prepare. Get into a good gear. Make sure there's no one behind me. Good song on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, that was number 3. And to be honest, I'm a little disappointed because I just looked down and I put this widget on the Garmin and my max power is only 1312. That means we still have a little less than 300 watts. Okay, let's make a little bit of a plan. Let's take it really easy here. Even everything looks like I'm not even training right now. Average speed of 27.9. I think my average power was 130. My current power is like 70 or 80. what I want to do next one is I'm going to go really fast at the cadence, because I've been putting it in a little bit of a harder gear and then stomping until we pick up a fast cadence. This time I'm just going to start with a cadence of around 85, and then maybe a speed of around 35 kilometers an hour, and then we'll hop into the sprint. And let's see how that goes. Okay, we'll start picking up now because the heart rate got to 112. Okay, we'll start from here and around. Oh wait, there's a bend there. Ah, it's okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Please be higher. No! It's still 13:12. Oh. Okay, so coming up now to the little bridge. We only have 2 opportunities left to do this on inclines. And I can feel my legs are getting tired. Oh, because this kind of max power, it puts a strain on the muscle fibers, you know? They are definitely tired. It's not that I can't produce power if I sit at 200 watts. It's all good. It's just like they feel the fatigue. Aerobically, I'm feeling great. So here's bridge number 1. Let's hope we can do this. If not, we're gonna have to wait around 7 kilometers and go for bridge number 2. First, we have a little bit of a downhill. Oh, you think we did it? 13:31. Okay, we put an extra, what is that, 19 watts on there. That's not bad. That's not quite 200 and 280, 290, but 13. That's not bad, right? Okay, let's give ourselves a break. Oh, my legs, I feel bad for them. You got this. Attaboy. Attaboy. Let's go. I feel like a gorilla sometimes. Gotta hype yourself up, you know? Oh, that makes me want to do this again. I think I want to do this again. I'm in the mindset now. Are you ready? Let's do this. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ready? 3. Oh, wait, no. Move over, move over, move over. 3, 2, 1. No, still 13:30. Okay, that's fine. Okay, number 7. This is it. Our last real opportunity for a good sprint. Get my heart rate going up just thinking about it. Belly breathing. All right, legs. This is it. Make us proud. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, legs. I really hope I don't show that on video. Let's make it to the top of that thing there, because we have a little descent. And we'll start that little bridge that you see ahead of us. That's our climb. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Now, I don't think we did it. I don't think we did it. Oh, my legs are tired though. No. Lucky number 7. Didn't work out. All right, number 8. For real. I think I swallowed a bug. It's okay, more protein. Since this is number 8, we're just gonna do a really good setup and lap. That was hard. Okay, I'm done. I got nothing left in the tank. Okay, outro. So obviously this was not a mission success, unfortunately. We're around 269 watts off of what I wanted to hit, but it's okay. For, this is the first time I've actually trained sprints since Romania about 3 months ago, and the first time I've actually trained neuromuscular sprints since May of 2025, and it's now end of November. So I'm actually happy with the results, though I'm disappointed that I was not able to hit the 16 or even 15 or even 14. Oh my gosh. Let me know if you want me to do this again. If you are interested, would you watch this if I repeated this effort in a couple of weeks after a short training block? Right now, also a note is I am in a heavy base / zone 2 endurance block, and typically when you're gaining aerobic, you're losing a little bit of anaerobic power, but that shouldn't make too much of a big difference. So let me know if you want to see me repeat this. Overall, 1331 watts. I'm not, it's not bad. It's not bad. For not training sprints in many, many months, I'll take it. And this was a good workout overall. I did like 9 or 10 sprints, so I'll take it.